day, students. Welcome to our MAPI class. I'm Miss Doreen Laura from Pagsabungan National High School. Today, we are going to discuss new and a very informative topic. But before that, let's have first our prayer and some reminders for you to be guided. Students, are you ready? To start with our discussion, let's have first our activities. Number 1. Identify the government agencies that helps fighting illegal drugs in the Philippines. Number 2. Analyze situations for the use and non-use of psychoactive substances or drugs. And number 3, create a school-based drug prevention program to help school in fighting against drugs. To continue with our discussion, I have here a video clip. Please watch. Based on the video presented, what is it all about? Very good. The video is all about drug-related crimes in the Philippines. Can these crimes be prevented?
Yes! In the year 2004, an estimate of 6.7 million drug users in the Philippines was recorded by the Dangerous Drugs Board. The 2008 National Household Survey on the nature and extent of drug abuse in the Philippines, conducted by the same agency, revealed that there is a downward trend in the number of drug users, down to 1.7 million users. The decline may be associated with the government's intense efforts in fighting against drugs. Question: is there a decrease in number of drug users in the Philippines? Based on the 2008 National Household Survey, a decreased number of drug users in the Philippines was made possible by these government law enforcement agencies. What are these government law enforcement agencies? First, we have PNP or Philippine National Police. Next, we have NBI or National Bureau of Investigation. Next, we have PDEA or Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. The fourth one, we have Bureau of Customs under the Department of Finance. Strict implementation of policies under the Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, like the compulsory drug test for applicant of driver's license, entrance to military service, application for firearms licensing, and others. Actualization of dangerous drugs board programs and projects in partnership with other agencies like the Department of Education, Department of Social Welfare and Development, and other local government units and non-government organizations.
That is why in our school we have the NDEP or National Drug Education Program that aims to prevent drug abuse among students through the development of desirable values, attitudes, and practices.
For non-government organization, we have ACCERT or Anti-Crime and Community Emergency Response Team. They are recognized community-based organization of dedicated volunteers from private and public sector and communities that serve nationwide to develop anti-crime prevention and emergency response programs. What are the common concepts of drugs? Before we continue the common concepts in drug education, let's define first what are drugs. Drugs are any substances or chemicals which when taken into the body either through nasal, oral, transdermal, or intravenous way have psychological, emotional, and behavioral effects on a person. First one, we have drug of abuse. These are drugs commonly abused by users. In the Philippines, there are 3 drugs of abuse. We have shabu, marijuana, and inhalants. Next is drug dependence. It is a cluster of physiological, behavioral, and cognitive phenomena of variable intensity in which the use of a drug takes a high priority, thereby creating a strong desire to take the substance. Next is drug misuse. Is the use of substance incoherent or inconsistent with the prescribed dosage or frequency of use. Drugs can be misused when, number 1, taking the incorrect dose, 2, taking the drug at the wrong time, 3, forgetting to take a dose, 4, stopping the use of a drug too soon, 5, taking a drug for reasons other than why they were prescribed, and last one, taking a drug that was not prescribed to you. Tobacco use and problem drinking We have the Bureau of Customs under the Department of Finance. Alright, students, let's proceed to our assessment. For an individual task, all you have to do is create your own plan or project about school-based drug prevention program. Just follow the given template below. For our rubrics, we have relevance to the topic 20 points, content 20 points, and organization 10 points for a total of 50 points. Take note, please write your output in a short bond paper then submit it online through Messenger or email. I'll be waiting for your output until 5 in the afternoon.
Alright, before we end our discussion, let's go back to our objectives. Number 1. Were we able to identify the government agencies that helps fighting illegal drugs in the Philippines? Yes! Number 2. Analyze situations for the use and non-use of psychoactive substances or drugs. Yes! Number 3. Create a school-based drug prevention program to help school in fighting against drugs. Yes! That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening and I hope you learned something from this video. Again, this is Miss Doreen Laura saying thank you and see you again to our next video.